So here we got another one where a woman said that her husband put her out. Now she's homeless and getting a divorce. And the question is, should he help her until she gets on her feet? Again, a lot of women are upset about this video, but let's listen.
Situation's so hard. I'm just trying to relax. I tried to fix it after 3 days with my husband. And he's just like, no, you can't, you know? Like, I'm done with you. Today he keeps reiterating, like, through text message, like, we can be brother and sister in Christ. Sorry, this couldn't work out. So I came to live with my family, but they're hopping from place to place because they don't have a place. 7 days here, 7 days there. It's the hardest situation. We're about to go through a divorce. My husband not being there for me, and he knows the situation my family's in. Which is one argument that we had before I left the house, because he said if your family loses their house, then they can stay here. But once it happened, I asked him and he said no. And now I'm in this situation with them because he doesn't want me back. I don't know. I just got a new job. And he said he's done helping me. He's done paying my bills on March 15th. So it's like helping my family, trying to pay my bills, not having a house, moving every freaking 7 to 14 days from place to place.
Calm down.
Down. Because like they have vacation houses, but it's just the most humiliating, degrading, low position ever. And just to know that like I'm married and like my husband just doesn't care and isn't helping, doesn't want me. Like I left the house because you threatened to call the cops on me when I wasn't even yelling at you. I don't know what's going on in my life. I'm over it. I'm just like, what is happening? I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of struggle and pain.
Calm down.
Anyway, listen here. Listen here. One thing I got to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to the men, to the black men who were responding to this video in the comments. I want to read y'all the comments. This is from the men. The women are talking about the husband is wrong. This is from the men. The men. Andre, I'm just reading from the guys that's in the comment section. Andre, she's not telling the truth. Another one, DLD. She said I tried to fix it and he said it's too late. So she did something. Black Russ said when a man puts a woman out of house, that woman has done him dirty. Got no sympathy for her. David, he caught her doing something. Hoover, now I want to hear his side of the story. Elijah, I heard her say he called the police. You have to do out something outrageous for a man to call the police. Cedric, nah, she did something. FaZe, F-A-Z-E, that his name is FaZe. Man, just don't throw a supposedly good woman away. She's leaving out critical details, but he got all the evidence. AR, how many are you waiting to hear the man's side? Kappa, she thought she wasn't replaceable. RJ, the real question, what did she do? KC, the game backfired on her. See, this is the thing, black men. This is the thing. Brothers are waking up. Brothers are waking up. They don't care what they're saying. They don't care who supports her. They don't care. They standing on business now. They standing on business. Too many times, they were able to just say anything, even when they're telling on herself, because she's definitely telling on herself. Nobody gets the question, well, what did you did wrong? What did you do? Why is he kicking? I'm telling you, no, men don't just kick good women out the house. No, they don't. They don't just say out of the blue, you know what? No dice. I'm not helping you. I'm not helping your family. No, you had to push him to a point to where he gets to that. Men are not cold-hearted as they want people to believe. Especially black men. They want people to believe that black men are stone-hearted, don't care. No. That's not the truth at all. That is not the truth at all. Black men do care. They care a lot. But what they're learning more and more, the more that they care, the more that they get disrespected. So what they're starting to say is they're not taking no more disrespect at all. And if you disrespect them, you have to go.
Message.
You have to go. And that's what's happening now. That's what's happening now. That is what's happening now. Hey, you notice how instead of the here's the thing. Here's the thing. She's leaving out vital information on what happened, right? But you notice how the first thing they do when things are going wrong, they run to social media. That's your problem. That's your problem. If you're homeless, you notice something about these women that are homeless. If you're homeless, why don't you stay off of social media and figure that out first? You got to tell the world your business. Figure that out first. Get off of social media and figure that part out first. Do that. Do that. Yeah, again, men are not cold-hearted. She had to do something wrong in order for him to do something as far as kick her out and her family's not allowed. And what is it? What was the actual situation? See, they could just make blanket statements and automatically put out titles of her husband, put her out in the cold or put her out or kicked her out and she's getting a divorce, but won't tell you what she did. What did he catch you do? Huh? Did he catch you cheating on him? Did he catch you stealing from him? What did you do? You see, these videos, right, that come out, the man is always the villain. Always. He's always the villain, no matter what happens. And, men back then, that's the problem. The problem is they weren't standing up for themselves. Got to keep it a buck. They wasn't standing up for themselves back then. This is the new man, the new black man. They wasn't standing up for themselves like that back then. They would just listen to a story and automatically go with it. No, the new black man today is asking, well, what did you do? What did you do? So you saying that you haven't done anything wrong. And what makes them look even crazier is when they say, yes, they have not done anything wrong. Nothing? So you as an angel in this situation. as they usually are. And you ask them, well, what fault do you play in this relationship disintegrating? What's the problem here? Why did this marriage shrivel up? What's going on here? Ask them, did you have any part at all? Did you just name one small part? And they can't even do that. They can't even say what a little part where they were at fault at. You know what they say? They say things like, I guess my biggest fault was trusting him. What? That's your fault? Was trusting him? Oh, your fault wasn't yelling at him. Your fault wasn't, cheating on him. Your fault wasn't constantly arguing with him. That wasn't your fault. That your fault was you were too kind-hearted. That's the things they say. No. So, salute to the men in this comment section, because that's what's going to be. This is what needs to happen. You need to stop always running to their defense when they make up these stories and they start telling on themselves. Why is he calling the police on you? Why? It's bad when the police is being called. It's bad. If he has to call the police on him, that means he can't even have a discussion with you. He can't even sit down and talk with you because you go haywire. So he have to get the police involved, or else you might call the police on him and lie on him. Anyway, good. I like to see more of this. I love to see more of this, pushback when it comes to this, because she didn't say anything at all. The focus was just on what she's going through. No focus on what she might have done to him. No focus on what her fault was in the situation. The focus is she's a wife that's homeless and getting divorced. That's all you're supposed to pay attention to. Nah, those days are done.
Vamos.